Good day, guys. Today we're going to talk about some basic kick shot principles, okay? How speed and spin will affect the kick shot, as well as the table, the cloth, the felt. This is still relatively new. It's a little slippery still. So on certain angles, it doesn't quite grab as much, especially if you're shooting soft. The friction is a lot less. So sometimes newer tables will play a little wider on the angles, especially at slow rolling paces, okay? So let's get into some basic kicking principles. All right, here we're gonna talk about the basic 45 degrees, here to here. Well, why is that 45 degrees, you may ask? Think back to your high school days, elementary school days, and think back to your geometry and shapes, okay? It may be a surprise to you, but a pool table is two equal squares, okay? If you divided this puppy right here, let's make that exact here. Boom. Come on, sit there. Anyway, right there is two squares, equal, perfect squares. If you're going kitty corner in one square, so we're in this square right now, from this corner to this corner, yes, this is the corner of a square. It's a side pocket on a rectangle, but it's the corner of a square. It'll deliver you the furthest distance possible, 45 degrees. So when you're throwing a ball or a discus or a javelin in the Olympics or football, baseball, whatever, basically, other than golf, golf has there's a couple more factors there because you have some lift on the ball with spin and stuff like that. But basically, you want a trajectory of 45 degrees, which gives you the longest horizontal distance, okay? In a pool game, basically 45 degrees is the border point for a lot of different things in pool. Okay, if we're just a touch further than 45 degrees, we're going to hit this short rail. If we're a little bit shorter than 45 degrees, we're going to hit this long rail. It's going to create two completely different kicking results. Okay, so 45 right in the middle. We're going to go the furthest distance we can from this corner to this corner using this rail here. Okay, so if I was to slow roll this and aim from the diamond, which is about right here, to this diamond, which is about right here in the pocket, because yes, those are diamonds. If I was to slow roll this, I am going to go wide, okay? Again, I'm going to aim for the diamond, and I'm going to natural roll it with no spin. I'm not going to hit it hard, and you'll see I'll go a few inches wide. Oh, well, we went about 2 inches wide from being able to hit the ball in, okay? So why does that happen? Let's get into it. Okay, I mentioned before that my table cloth is still a little bit slippery. It's a little bit new. So the rail sides are a little bit slippery, okay? So I actually have to aim about 2 inches back here. Okay, if I'm going to slow roll this on this line here, right about there, and we should have it all day long. Okay, so now if I was to hit the spot where the angle says that I'm supposed to, basically from this diamond here to this diamond here, so I'm basically just missing the horn of the side pocket here. Okay, so if I just hit a little bit firmer, still one tip above center, we should be able to make this. And the cue ball too. But why did that happen? Okay, I didn't play any different spin. All as I did was hit a little firmer. Now, a lot of you do know that the harder you hit some banks, the more it shortens it up, okay? Especially when you're going bankside and the angle's a little less, okay? It really does open them up a lot more. Shorten them, narrow them when you're hitting firmer. But why is that? Do you know why? Okay, well, I'll tell you in a nutshell that the compression of the rail comes to be a factor, okay? So if I just take this shot here nice and soft, okay, it doesn't compress the rail at all. It just kind of slips off that rail. if I take the same shot now, but I'm compressing the rail is going to actually push out the ball, okay? So it's going to add some velocity to the ball, which is going to help shorten up that angle by compressing the rail, okay? Same shot, same spin, just a little harder now. And we shortened it way up, okay? So if you're slow rolling, depending on the table, and if you guys are playing in tournaments and things like that, you should get used to how the tables play. Because if you're going to try slow rolling this bank, even though the angles are correct, at 45 degrees here, it's going to slip off that. It's going to slip off that rail a little bit, and you probably miss the ball like that, okay, without compressing the rail. All right, let's say this time we're trying to hit this 7 ball. Do you know that I can still take the same angle to the corner, but just apply some backspin, and we can shorten it up about 2.5 diamonds, okay? You do want to take this at about a 5 to 7 weight, okay? Which means a little bit firmer. But watch this. This is no side spin, guys. This is just backspin. Check it out. Okay? I still took the same line as I would to make the 14 to the corner, but I shortened it up with only backspin. Okay, and now you see where the 7 is. It's about 1 diamond out of that corner pocket. I can still play this same line and basically just shoot a medium, so about a 4 to 5 weight with center ball. Check it out. Okay, we would have cut it to the corner if we didn't have a blocker ball there. All right, guys, so here's a little bit different. If I can't, what happens if you can't see this rail here? You can only hit on the other side of the side pocket. Okay, no spin at all, a natural rolling shot. I'll show you what the angle looks like. Okay, so not a very good angle, right? Definitely goes too wide. Okay, so some of you will be saying, just play some left spin. Just play some left spin and help it check. Okay, well, for one, every table is a little different with that, depending on how it grabs on the rail. But, okay, this is what some left spin, 2 tips of straight left spin looks like. You're probably saying, Big Al, come on. You didn't put any left spin on that. Yeah, I am. This time I'll put 3 tips. Still way wide. Even got a little masse on that, actually. we get all the way up here. Anyway, okay, so what is the correct method here to kick this shot? If it's not left spin to help check it, okay? I mean, it's not right spin. Right spin's only going to open that up. Well, that's not right. Okay, so backspin, guys. Okay, it's not that hard of a backspin shot. Check it out. 4 to 5 weight, straight backspin. Bang. First try every time. Okay, once you figure this stuff out, backspin and even topspin at softer weights become a powerful tool to close or open up your kicking angles. Okay, guys, we're back to the beginning here now with the 45-degree angle kick shot. I just want to give you a little bit of a visual, a little bit of a mathematics geometry visual, okay? If I'm playing forward spin on this, which generally means I have to hit it harder, and the harder you hit the rail, the more it's going to shorten it up. So the forward spin and the rail compression kind of cancel each other out. So the forward spin doesn't really open it up that much. It does a little bit if you're able to hit real soft near the rail, so you don't have to, compress the rail as much and still get some forward rotation on it. But let's get a visual here, okay? If the ball is going forward and it hits this rail, when it comes off, it's still wanting to go forward, this direction, okay? So as it's coming this way over here, it's still wanting to go that direction. Okay, so it's going to naturally want to open up the angle. Okay, conversely, if it's going backwards like this, okay, it hits here, and now it's still wanting to go this direction. Okay, yes, there is a little bit of a spin change as it comes off the cushion, but basically it still has backspin on it. So it's wanting to go this direction. That's why it shortens up the angle. On top of that, you're also compressing the rail, and the rail is giving some velocity to the shot. It's pushing the cue ball, okay, which will shorten it up as well. So you got two things working for you there when you're playing backspin. Number one, you're hitting it firm, so you're getting that rail compression. Number two, you are getting the spin that wants to pull the ball this way, shortening it up big time, okay? All right? So, and even at a softer pace, you can shorten it up a lot. Okay? Yeah, that was 3 diamonds there. Basically 3 whole diamonds from the corner pocket. Again, I'm only aiming here to go to the corner pocket. About there. Okay? So let's just hit it medium with some backspin only. See, almost 3 diamonds of space just by playing the backspin. Again, if I was to try to do that with side spin, left spin, it'll shorten it up some for sure. I'm not going to hit it hard, and I'm just going to play about 2.5 tips of the left. Okay, we only shortened it up about 1 diamond, maybe 1.25 diamonds, okay, by playing 2.5 tips of left. So, which is a more powerful tool to be able to adjust the distance? Is it left and right? I don't think so. I think it's top and bottom. Now, if I did want to miss this, or if I needed to hit this ball here, okay, and it's wide, I'm not going to go this side of the pocket. You could go this side of the pocket and shorten it up with some backspin. I'm going to go this side of the pocket, and I'm going to play some top right. Okay, so on this one, yes, I'm going to play some side spin because it makes sense. Okay, so that's in a nutshell, guys. Learn to utilize the vertical axis on the cue ball when you're doing kick shots. Talk soon.